Hi everyone. Let me just ramble to you for like a few minutes on Forsaken and Dive Death. First of all, I'm going to, I'm going to tell you one thing that I hear a lot about the games. That Dive Death is just a ripoff Forsaken. Well, here's two reasons why. Well, not actually two. Multiple reasons why I believe it's not. First of all, the characters are so different. You cannot tell me that a droid that shoots bombs and spawns bombs and detonates is anything like Forsaken at one bit. Second, every single skin has a chase theme. Every single one. It's not unlike Forsaken. They just have too many skins. I feel like, and not a lot of them are anything special, because none of them have like any chase scene to like separate them from anything else. And another thing, like Dive Just characters actually are different than each other. Like, all of their characters have very different mechanics, while on the other hand, in Forsaken, we literally have like 4 characters who all have a dash ability. You can't tell me that you couldn't have thought of anything better, so you decide to make every single one of them have a dash ability. Like I don't get it. Like, how is Guest 666, Cool Kid, Noli, and a little bit of Nosferatu all have a dash ability? All of them have a dash ability where they charge forward and attack anything in front of them. That is just insane to me. It should not be like that. It's just like, ugh. And that's part of the reason why I switched over to Dive Death in the first place. Because I used to play Forsaken, but I just play Dive Death a lot, because first of all, I love Dive Death, and second, it's just like feels better. Like, I know that people are like, oh, the hitboxes are so bad. I mean, don't get me wrong, the hitboxes are bad, especially when someone lags. They're like 5 civilians away from you and they still hit you. It's weird, but like, that's like one of the bad things about it. But there are so many good aspects. Like how you cannot get, like, you could get really good at a certain ability, but you might not get that ability. And also, they have special rounds. The way to gain evilness is actually better compared to Forsaken, even though Forsaken did change it to make it a little bit better. Like, it's just like, I don't get why people call it a ripoff. It's not that much of a ripoff. Like, it's just like, it is nowhere close. Like, if Blockbound comes out and people are like, it's a ripoff, I'm going to lose it. I'm just going to lose it. I'm going to freak out, honestly, if people say that that's a ripoff of Forsaken. Because Forsaken is not the only asymmetrical horror game that has mechanics like it does. It is not the only one. It is not that special, where people are just ripping it off if they do somewhat of the same thing. Like, I don't know. I just think it's weird. Anyway. What else? What else, like, would differentiate it? I mean, I know that there's some things, like, the maps first are completely different. Like, I like Forsaken's maps, but I love Dive Death's maps. Especially the Teapot one, where it has its own LMS. That is cool. The LMSs are cool. I just love, I can't tell you enough how much I love the chase theme. Chase themes are insane, some of them. Some of them are just insane. Like Swapful, that one I actually really like. I feel like Artful's was like somewhat good, but I feel like Swapful's is like, it's really good. It should have been his, but I mean, it works for the character, for Swapful, but I'm just rambling about that. Anyway, just like all of this video. Anyway, I don't get why people call it a ripoff of Forsaken. It really just is not. it doesn't have any maps that look like Forsaken. The characters don't look anything like Forsaken other than Pursuer, but then again, it's Pursuer. And when they made the game, his name was Friend Bro, and he looked like not like Slasher 1-bit, and he still kind of doesn't. I think, like, also, why would Forsaken collab with someone who's a ripoff of them? Why would they do that? That makes no sense. Like, if you think someone's a ripoff, then you would probably just, like, not want to collab with them, right? So why would they collab with them? Because Death is not a ripoff of Forsaken. It is its own thing, a very special thing that is so much different. Also, speaking of Forsaken, yeah, I do not, as I already told you, I don't play Forsaken anymore because I don't like all the drama. I don't want to get involved in the drama. I don't want to get involved with all of it, but like, I have my clear point that it's just like, it just supporting a game and playing a game with with a developer like that just feels wrong to me. Like, it just feels wrong to me. That's why I decided to quit it and go to Dive Death, which I think is better once you get used to it. So, I mean, there's that. Though I will say, good job to them. I mean, even with all the stuff that's going, they're still pretty popular. And I mean, their skins that are coming out, like Aberrant John Doe, that was actually incredible. I've seen some gameplay of it. That looks incredible. Congrats to that person. Though, again, I will say, I'm sorry to the person who made it, because people are just hating on the skin. Like, sure, it's positive, but people are also hating on it, not because it looks bad, but because people think that the animations look a bit weird. Which, first, I think the animations look sick, and second, that it's just a cover-up from the stuff Forsaken's been doing with the developer and all the drama. Which it's not. It's been that guy's dream project for like over a year now, I'm pretty sure. So I feel like he was pretty passionate about before anyone found out about what Soul was doing or whatever. So yeah, I don't know. I hope just like this little just talking session, it's really nice to like just talk to him and also just address this problem that people think Dive Death is a clone of Forsaken, even though it definitely isn't. And next video though, or I'm hoping, and not next video, but sometime in the future, I'm going to rank all the themes based on what I think they are. With like F, A, B, C, different stuff. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, please consider liking and subscribing, and I'll see you next time. So long.